Hey, what is going on? It is Basic Bros Reactions here, and I am excited because we are going to be doing a reaction to channel favorite LeSSERAFIM and their title track, Boompala. And so, really excited. I did a reaction to Celebration, and I know that it was polarizing. I know that a lot of people didn't like it, but I loved it. So I am really excited for this. Once again, I know that with the girl groups, a lot of them are going into this hard, heavy EDM sound, dance music sound, but I love it. I enjoy it, and I've been seeing their previews for it and everything, because like I said, I'm a huge fan of this group, and so I kind of know what to expect. I'm expecting just like a fun summer song. I'm not expecting something to be too deep. You know, I'm gonna put this in the world, in my mind going into it. My expectations is it's gonna be something along the lines of Spaghetti, just a fun summer track that's got, you know, a good beat, good choreography, but I'm not expecting too much. So hopefully, you know, going into it, because like I said, I've seen a lot of discord on the internet about this song and people hating it, but I saw that same thing with Celebration and I loved it. And there are a couple of groups that just, whatever they release, I just like, they're just groups that I really enjoy their music and I enjoy them. So I usually give them a little bit of a pass. You know, another group that I can think of right off the top of my head, there are two groups I can think of. It's like Stray Kids, Blackpink, ATEEZ, where I just really enjoy their music so much and enjoy them as a group that even when it's not my favorite, I still tend to enjoy a little bit more than maybe the average person, because I just really like that sound and everything. So I'm excited. I know that they're doing, and once again, from what I heard, an interpolation of the Macarena, which if you guys don't know, like the Macarena like used to have like the dance clubs and the chokehold. Like I wasn't even around necessarily when it came out per se, like into music that much or anything like that. But even as I grew up, I remember like, you know, seeing people do that, and it's like such a party song that like when people hear it, you just automatically do the dance. So interpreting that is like a smart move, and I think it's gonna be really fun. So with that, oh, and before we get into it, just wanna wish Chewan a speedy recovery too, because it's gonna be kind of weird seeing them promote without her, because I feel like she's such a key part of the group and obviously the leader, but just she brings so much to the group. It's gonna be weird seeing it without her, and I know a lot of people are upset because Celebration's choreography is no joke, and I know that like if you're not a dancer or something like that, you don't realize, like, you know, when you see that one performance, they've been practicing and doing it over and over again, and that's a lot on like your neck and a lot of whipping around, especially when you got like the, you know, your extensions in and all this stuff. And so just wishing her a speedy recovery. A little side note, but you guys are here for all these side tangents. You're here to see the reaction, so let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. I feel like this is gonna be her era. Like, I love her with this blonde hair. Get that ad placement too. Yeah, there's the Macarena. Okay, I love the colors. Kazua. Get it. Oh, I love the red hair. This is fun. I feel like I'm on that trip. Sakura with the bob. Kazuha, get it. I love their deep voices too. Hey, hey. Oh, doing the old school Macarena. And just like the Divisive video. Get that sponsorship.
Lesserafim.
Okay. That was cute. That was fun. It was kind of, like I said, I had the expectation it's going to be a kind of fun summer song, and that's just what it was. It wasn't too profoundly deep. I do feel like Celebration hit a little bit harder and had a little bit, even though when you look at the lyrics for Celebration and kind of what they're talking about, and even with that video, was a little bit more conceptual and a little deeper, but that's okay. Not every song has to be super deep. Not every song has to be, so profound. We can just have fun summer songs, if I want some deep stuff. I'm sure even from listening to their album trailer, teaser, one thing about LeSSERAFIM is they have really, really strong discographies, and a lot of time, a lot of their B-sides and other tracks are actually arguably a lot stronger than their title tracks, and I already can kind of feel that from even just previewing some of the other songs. But I just really enjoyed it. I thought that it was really a fun song. I think Eugen really just devoured this, and Kazuha really stepped up, and it's been really cool to see, because for me, I always felt like a lot of the members got a big time to shine throughout, and I just feel like recently Kazuha has really been really showing off and showing out. It has been really cool to see, with each era, it seems like a different member kind of stands out, because even with this one, it seemed like Chaewon was kind of a little bit in the background, but that was cool because it was giving some of the other members more time to shine. And so that was really, really cool to see their looks. And like I said, this was just a fun summer track. Nothing more, nothing less, And so I could see why, people might not necessarily super enjoy it, or in everything. But for me, I thought that it was good. It's not my favorite title track from them, and by any means of the imagination, but it wasn't as bad, and it wasn't as bad as people were making it out to be. And that's what I always feel like with LeSSERAFIM, and even with just hype girl groups in general, is that they just seem to take a lot of heat just for existing, and it's kind of annoying being a fan of these different groups, and it's just whatever they do, it just seems like people are just ready to pounce on them, and so that's kind of annoying. But I thought that it was just a fun, good track. I'm really excited to listen to that album. I feel like the album's gonna have some really, really good songs and really show off some personality, but I thought that this was fun. I thought it was also really cool that they were singing in kind of more of their more deeper tone than they usually do, and I really thought that was really, really cool. With all the members across the board, it just feels like they were showing us more of their vocal color, which was really fun to see. The choreography looks really catchy. It was just so much fun. As I was watching the video as I was going along with it. It just makes you want to bounce a little bit and just puts you in a good mood, which is what I want for a summer track. And it just feels like it'd be like one of those songs that, and even with how they were dressed and stuff, like you would see at like some big festival that they'll be performing and everybody would just be going crazy and having a good time. And so once again, while it's not my favorite title track, and I did like Celebration better, I did think that this was good. And so if I had to rate this, I would give it a 7.8. Once again, I thought it was solid, but not my favorite. I do wish there was just a little bit more to it, but I enjoyed it for what it was. So let me know down in the comments below, what did you think of this song? What did you think of the video? Do you think it was overhyped, or do you think it deserves the hate that is beginning? Let me know down in the comments below. Also, let me know who you think owned the era. Like I said, I think it was Eugen, followed closely by Kazuha, but you let me know. Do you agree? Do you disagree? And what is your favorite album what is your favorite song off of their album? Don't forget to check out my LeSSERAFIM playlist, where we have a ton of reactions to not only live music video, live performances, dance practices, everything that you could want. We have them here. And don't forget to hit that like and that subscribe button and ding that bell so you get notified whenever we're dropping reactions. And this is Basic Bros Reactions. Boom, bada, yeah.